So welcome to the crystal bowl meditation. I've played the crystal bowls for about 15 years and they have grown with me, and the experience of the bowls will meet you wherever you are. It's often a good idea to have an intention. This evening it is to live the self-love that we know we all are. As I prepared for this evening and trying to decide what to say, because there's so many things to say about self-love, I watched what happened with me. As I got ready, my face itched, my leg felt funny, my clothes felt funny, and all of a sudden I was noticing I was just plain off. And I thought, it's not that I'm ever off that's a problem. It's what happens after you feel off and where the self-love comes in. So when I was itchy, I gently touched it. Everything was fine. When I was uncomfortable, I gave a little bit of a shake and I released it. But it could have went a different way. It's only an inch from being a little bit uncomfortable till that going through your mind where all of a sudden you're not just a little bit itchy, you're the ugliest person in the universe because you have a big zit. You're not just a little uncomfortable in your clothes, you are and insert a very unkind word. But it often is such a short distance between something that makes us uncomfortable and the way we really don't deal with ourselves well. So what do you do with that? Well, if you honestly feel that way, then you have some work to do. And I find that anytime I do honestly feel broken, and I want to show you an example of broken. This is a crystal, a stone from my medicine bundle, my most cherished possession, an expression of me. And as you can see, it broke. When it first broke, you wouldn't be surprised. The traditional feelings of shame, blame, all those came up. And then there was almost a wanting to hide the fact that it had broken. And then some time passed and I realized that this was a teaching tool, a learning for me, that there was nothing to be uncomfortable about breaking. The only thing to be uncomfortable about was breaking and doing nothing about it. And then it went back a step farther, and my medicine bundle, or my life, wanted me to know that my worth and value was not tied up in being perfect. Not an inch of me was tied up in being perfect. The human condition was not about being perfect. The human condition is finding your humanity. And I've now found my humanity here. At any time, I can transfer the medicine that's in these stones to a brand new one that's perfectly formed. I could do that. It wouldn't be too difficult. But each time I see this brokenness, it reminds me that life is not about being perfect and that I have no long race to win to have value. Not at all. Right now, with no changes being made to me, I make the criteria to be loved. Because love is not something that you have to do something absolutely extraordinary to receive. You just need to be a human being. I believe we have a room full of human beings. Everyone meets the criteria. Would you be so surprised to find that the stones taught me that just be a human being, and that would be my sparkle. Even if everyone can tell my hair didn't curl right. You know, even if they can tell something appears to be broken, I am still always worthy of the self-love or creating love around me. And it's not because I'm perfect or did something excellent. Do you notice your self-talk and how you're talking to yourself? And can you actually catch it? And even if you don't say anything to yourself, when I catch myself doing that self-talk, I do this with a little bit of a wiggle. It's like I'm saying, move along. Sometimes I use my hand, move along. And when I say move along, I'm also welcoming the healthier way. Because I really don't want to go around being uncomfortable. But if I am, I never have to worry about being unworthy or shamed, because it honestly does not matter if you're broken. If you're on a human experience, being a human, you have every right and privilege of grace and healing and all the excellent things of life. Is there anyone here that disagrees with this? I'm glad. I really want you this evening to get exactly what you need. I've worked ahead to make sure that you get what you need. And I also would like you to be relaxed and just have a lovely time. We have no need for any drama this evening. If you would like to bring some, I will let the sacred space move it along and bring you the joy instead. Because I'm not that interested in drama. I'm interested in being happy, no matter if it looks like I'm broken or not. Because even broken, we are exquisitely beautiful and worthy of our self-love. If you look at some of the older cultures, the Tibet and whatever, you'll see these beautiful brass bowls that have broken, and they filled the cracks in with gold, and they present these bowls with great pride. That's the attitude I'm talking about, where it doesn't matter if you're a little bit challenged, cracked, broken, whatever, you can get where you need to go, and you're good while you're there as well. So this actually has a very honorable place now in my medicine bundle, because it reminds me I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for real connection. Human being to human being. And that's a